They say that art is a reflection of your soul, and lately, I've been looking to replace this one. Luckily enough, I'm attending one of the largest conventions here in Australia, SmashCon. Brenda herself is an artist. She makes crochet plushies, and for myself, I am the unpaid intern for today. That means helping move inventory, helping with preparation, and making sure we look our best in front of the customers. We're starting off setting up on a Friday night for the night portion of SmashCon. Brenda has all of these squares with attachments so that we can make sure we have a display for all the plushies to sit on. If you find Legos fun, then this portion you'll probably enjoy as well. I've actually done this setup many times already with Brenda, so yeah, setting this up was kind of a breeze. But the most important part is bringing out the plushies, the crochet plushies. Each single one handcrafted by Brenda herself. Trust me, I've tried and I can't figure it out. Wow. This is probably the largest art convention that we've both attended. So the stakes are pretty high and the nerves are getting to us with tons of questions. Like, are the convention goers going to even like the crochet animals? Are we going to even sell anything on this first day, given that it's only 3 hours long? And of course, are we going to even survive this entire weekend? One of the benefits of being the help is that you get free range of seeing all the exhibits and stalls early. So you know I use this time to check out what art prints could replace the one that's just sitting on my wall at home. However, I didn't expect this place to be so huge, with so many things to look at and to see while everyone is prepping their stands. I didn't get to see everything thus far. Luckily, we have a few more days to check out the rest of it, so it's time to head back and open our stand. Hi. So Brenda's packaging some more bags right there. And me, I am chilling. This is day 1. It's roughly open for 3 hours today. Brenda's doing amazing sales. So many customers. No, but people would just come up to her and just say hi to her and say her crochet stuff is absolutely adorable, which is true, absolutely.
This is great.
I hooked up a small phone stand for Brenda so that she can make sales. It's actually one of my small rig arms that I use for POV shots. Look, she's actually making a sale right now. Today's a short day, but we still got Saturday and Sunday to go to, so yeah, this is gonna be a tough one.
I didn't expect a wave and I ran out of bags.
What's your sales strategy?
Say hi and look away.
So I am hiding now just because I started walking around in this high-vis vest. We'll get that out. We'll get your stain out. Okay, look at her stain. So I was walking around in this high-vis vest and everyone started asking me for directions. I didn't realize we're meant to take off this high-vis vest when walking around the convention. And I swear I told some guy that level 3 and level 1 were open and Pop Mart was on level 1. I don't know if that is true, but good luck to that one guy. But little did I know, Brenda would be giving one of my first tasks for today. Sales are truly flying right now, and I am the unpaid intern for today in the next few days. This is usually quite normal for these markets, where I'm a little bit more on the back end, helping a little bit more on the setup, so that Brenda can be more front-facing. I find she makes more sales when it's her face, since it's her products. The benefit of these events is that I become a volunteer and essentially get free entry into these events. And then I can just walk around and check out all the other stalls, see the cool art. Your highest sale. Good job, bro. And with that, we headed off to get some rest before tomorrow morning. Rise and shine. It's Saturday around 7 a.m. and of course we had to get some Edition roasters before making back to ICC. I had a few jobs this morning, filming content for Brenda, helping with the setup of the stand, and making sure we had lights today. Of course the setup went way faster than yesterday, mostly because we didn't have to set up the cubes, so you know what that means. more time for me to explore. We ended up walking around on the same level, exploring all the nooks and crannies, mostly because we set up early, and the attendees didn't arrive just yet. You ready?
Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to Smash Day 2. We've been open for 1 hour. We got Edition Roasters in the morning, and Brenda has been setting up. And what are you doing now?
I am making calico cats.
We have a long day ahead of us from 8 till 6 today. And hopefully we survive. So it's actually so funny that everyone on this side of the convention is just prompting up lights. Last night there was a whole pandemic because we realized all the stalls here just doesn't have that much lighting. So everyone was just been going to Bunnings and trying to buy up all the lights as much as possible. Luckily Brenda's done this before, so we had to just go home and charge some light pucks. But the things you do for presentation, right? Again, I'm pretty much the help for today, so helping set up, doing a bunch of filming and content, because I'm pretty sure that's most of my strengths right now. All the selling and stuff is definitely not my forte specifically, but I actually brought my laptop here today, so in the little interim meantime, I'm likely going to be doing some work as well. But in the meantime, I was able to go around and snag this really cool artwork, but you guys will have to see that a little bit later. Mostly because it's lunchtime, and one of my other duties is getting us a source of sustenance. So it's lunchtime, and I went out and got some food for Brenda and I. I got the katsu chicken, and I also got sushi for Brenda. Little bite-sized ones, so it's easy for her to eat. All right, we're gonna smash this, and then, yeah, customers are lining up. Eventually, it reached the point in the day where everything was slowly getting sold off. The shelves were looking emptier, and slowly we began to wonder to ourselves, with 1 day left, will there be enough stock to sell tomorrow? It's day 3, the final day, and you know how it is, we gotta set up again. However, someone asked whether we were worried about the stability of the back wall. Should I? Are you worried about the build quality? Not particularly, no. Should I be? AI deserves breaks as well, you know?
But do you give it a break?
No. These mornings have actually been quite relaxing, with small banters here and there. You like these? Like real ones? Okay.
I'm allergic to real ones.
Just double checking, bro. Welcome to day 3. We are officially setting up for the last day of SmashCon. Kind of crazy. Brenda's been selling out pretty much all her main plushies. The big ones are pretty much gone, all the customized ones. And last night she was spending a lot of time just trying to make as many plushies to replace the ones that were sold off yesterday. Today, I have the same job, helping up set up, bringing in the inventory, but a little bit less setup because, like I said, everything's pretty much sold off. We might go downstairs to check out level 1 because we haven't seen those floors all weekend. And yeah, it should be an exciting day. But today's the day. We had a plan, and we were gonna go down to level 1 because apparently there was a whole other art market for other artists to share their work. And in the back of my head, I was wondering whether anything would have topped the print I've gotten so far. However, we didn't stop just right there. There was so much more to explore, like seeing Beyblades, seeing artwork, a games area, some cars, and all these different types of exhibits. But soon enough, it was time for me to run some errands. We finally made it back to base camp. We've been calling this little area of mine the office, just because I set up a little bit like a desk, and with this chair, I can get a lot of work done. I'm gonna show off a little bit of the haul that I got. I pretty much prepped for the entire day while I was out there in the city. I got, of course, coffee from Brewtopia. I tried the pistachio one and then got a latte for Brenda so that she can be a little bit more caffeinated with energy. Also made some stops to Woolies to grab some drinks for later just in case we get a little thirsty. And I stopped by to get some sushi on the way. This time we're doing a bit of a dawn instead of yesterday, but I also got some hand rolls just in case we get a little snackish in the afternoon. This just helps because it's so hard to leave the venue and getting in was a little bit of a struggle for myself. there's that. Brenda is rapidly trying to make plushies to replace all the stock that's being sold. I can't crochet, so I'm kind of out to help her in that department, but whatever she needs, that's what I'm here for. Later afternoon, I'm gonna have to go downstairs to grab a print. We saw this amazing sparkly one, and hopefully I can just sneak downstairs and come back up. So hard getting in the venue. As the stock slowly dwindled away, I was tasked with a new responsibility. If you've ever cut felt pieces before, then you'll probably realize that it requires a fine level of detail and precision. Brenda needed these felt pieces for the eyes of an Umbreon, so hopefully I did okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wait, is that from the stall?
Yeah.
Oh, that's from her stall.
Yeah. And the Gojo cat right there.
Oh my god.
Cat.
Anyways, it's 4:37 and we're about to wrap up for the day. Brenda did really well. All her shelves are pretty much gone. I made one Umbreon all by myself, but not for sale for this market. Maybe the next one. We're gonna clean up for the day, and then 5 o'clock we head off. Let's go. It's amazing to see how many artists are passionate about their work, spending hours on their own artwork and creative expression, ultimately to tell their story and connect with other people. Making these videos in a way is my own sense of creativity, and hopefully I was able to take home a little bit of that passion for myself as well.